Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. The mic dropped and the connection dropped as well. Sorry about that. Just give me a few more minutes because I gotta reshare everything. Sorry for the inconvenience. Like this happens. Thank you to technology. So give me a few minutes. I'm just gonna mentor me. Ooh, Evie, how are you doing? Charles, what's going on, my man? Sorry, I got dropped, and let me share this again. I got disconnected. So sorry about all these connection problems. So right now, what I did, I just went directly to the Ethernet. I'm not using the Wi-Fi for now. Hopefully, this is gonna last for a few more minutes. Just give me like 1 or 2 minutes. I just want to share my live streaming on my page and 2 more groups. Then we'll continue because basically I started talking about how to keep your self-hosted based WordPress website secure, and I talked about you need to look into themes, plugins, web hosting, and usability. So the first thing I started talking about was the password. Like what are the tips when it comes to having a strong password, not using the admin as a username, for example. What else? Making sure you're using like some type of password generation tool or management. So right now I'm going to show you some of the most popular tools, web-based, and some of them are actual physical device. Okay, so just bear with me. Let me share this, and hopefully this is not going to drop again. I guess sometimes it's good for things to break, right? You never know. I can use the segment for something else. And I'm almost done. So if y'all have any questions about digital marketing, feel free to ask. Business, websites, SEO, ads, content marketing, all that good stuff, let me know. Okay, so let me know if the sound is okay. Is the sound clear? Is the sound clear? Thank you for coming back, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I so much appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. First thing first. So when it comes to using companies that can help you to generate some type of strong passwords, so this service is Dashlane. It's a service. They have a free version and a paid version. It helps you to basically automatically create the password, and you can just, with one click, you can access to any sites that you want to have access to, whether it's WordPress or email. So it makes it much easier to use this. Okay, so so Dashlane, and let me just remove all this. This is an ad right here. Let me just remove this. So Dashlane is by far the number one. Okay, LastPass, they had an issue a couple of years ago. And I'm sure they resolved it. It was like they themselves were probably had a security problem, and they sell secure service. Can you believe it? But they're still a good company, right? So check out Dashlane, and then after that, check out. See which one would you like to use. What is it? LastPass. Okay, so that's another service. They have a free option, and they also have a paid version. You see, it secures your credit, your social, Salesforce, CRM. So it's not just for your WordPress-based website, but for everything you want to have access to. Okay, your Netflix, your accounts. So that's another popular service. So they have a free options, and they also have different prices for different additional services. So check out Dashlane, LastPass. Let's see. This is another one, 1Password. So all these popular 3 companies, you can just see the prices are similar. And we can see which one do you like, which one do you feel comfortable using it. Because overall, they all do the same thing. I would say most of the stuff, they're all the same, except maybe for additional or a little bit of some extra features. Okay. Now, but these are all software based. Now, this one here is a device. It's called Yubico. Okay, so do you see this? This is actually some type of USB type of connection. So basically, you're going to plug this on your laptop. You touch with your finger here, and everything opens up. It's pretty neat. So this is more like a highly secure because it's an actual device and not a software. The only problem is if you lose that device, you're gonna be in trouble. But as you can see, this is more like a keychain, right? So you don't want to lose your key, right? So that's another awesome service, not just for the WordPress self-hosted based WordPress website, but also for like any type of access to your account, to your bank account. You can use these awesome security key series. They have different kinds of what do you call it, sizes. This one you can, with your finger, you can touch on the side. It's pretty neat. It's pretty nice. So check it out. So either if you want to use a web-based software system like a Dashlane, LastPass, or 1Password, or you can utilize tools as a keychain, a USB connection to kind of basically help you to stay secure. Okay. So let me know if there's any more questions right there. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? So let's see. I didn't see this question. Interesting, Imran. Do you have a regular video schedule? I will set a reminder on my calendar. I was just thinking my security knowledge is so limited. Well, Imran, what I usually do, I usually come live every day, Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time, right here from San Antonio, Texas. On Sunday, sometime one of my business partners, basically, one of my business partners on Sunday at 4 p.m. we talk about different subject as well, from website conversion and this coming week moving forward, me and Mr. Imran, he's also a podcaster and an amazing digital marketer. We're gonna talk about everything about WordPress for like several series. So it's 6 p.m. Central Time every day, like an open discussion Q&A session, and sometime I talk about a specific topic, and sometime hopefully on Sunday 4 p.m. Mentor me, Evie. I have a WordPress question. I searched the WordPress group but did not understand the article, but did not understand the article's recommendation. Okay, which one? Can you tell me which article that you are referring to? Let me know which article, please. Okay, that you're referring to, because you said I have a WordPress question. I searched the WordPress group but did not understand the article's recommendation. Let me know what article is that. Okay, let me know. Let me know what article is. Jason, my man, Jason Mancia, Adam Ortiz, what's going on, y'all? What y'all doing? Y'all staying out of trouble? Y'all staying out of trouble? Okay. All right, so that was the first tip when it comes to maintaining your strong password, right? Then utilizing the tool, whether it's a Dashlane, LastPass, 1Password, or the Yubico. Yubico, okay? The second thing is the how to install, or what kind of security plugin you need to install. So yesterday I talked about, WordFence. That's one company, you can check it out. Sucuri, that's another one, Sucuri, Sucuri. They also have like a firewall type of service, and iTheme security. So there are three of them. Just pick one. You don't have to use all of them. Again, some of them have a little bit of different features. So you can test WordFence if you feel comfortable, you like it, you kind of, it's easy for you to use, stick with it. If not, then try Sucuri. Or I think I would recommend WordFence and Sucuri, those two. You don't have to go with that. I don't think iTheme security is free, but you want to double check that. So WordFence and Sucuri. So that's the step two. The step one, make sure the password is secure. You can use the tools, you can use the devices. And the second thing is to have a security plugin, like WordFence and Sucuri. There were several articles and none of them made sense to me. I sent the article to the developers too. Okay, can you send me those, because I want to see what it is, because I wouldn't be able to figure out what are you referring to. So if you can message me in my Facebook, or if you can just put the link of the article on your Periscope if you can, okay? Or you can just message me in Facebook if you can as well, so I can look into it. And if you can do it right now, I can look into it and give you some feedback or answer your questions regarding the articles. Okay, so let me show you again how the Sucuri service, and let me also show you WordFence. Just bear with me. I sent the question up there. You don't see it? No. Which group? Which Facebook group? Did you put it on the? Actually, I don't have my. Let me go to my Facebook. Where did you send it? Let's see. I'm looking at my Facebook. I don't see it there. Where did you send it? Which group? You said Facebook. You said WordPress group. Like there are many. Like which one? The WP beginner or the help and share? So I'm still not able to understand. Where did you share that article? So let me know. Where did you share it? The beginner. I searched that group, but I posted the question here in comment. Let's see. Let me show you. Let me show you. So this is the WordPress group for the WP beginner, right? WP beginner, 40,000 members. This is the one. He has a page, he has some other stuff, but this is the one, right? So did you already join this group? If you did, okay, let me click and go there and see if anybody responded to you. Let's see. Okay, where did you post? Where did you put? Do you remember what day did you post the article here? It was about mobile responsiveness. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, you're in the group. Ooh, right. That's good. So let's see. What's the username? Because only for some reason it's not pulling more than this. This is weird. Let me refresh this. Yeah, I'm in the group. No, I didn't post in the group. Okay, so where did you post it? Did you send them the message? You're supposed to post it on the group. I posted it in here on your scope. Oh, I don't see it. I'm looking at the scope. I don't see the link for the article. I got the article from searching the group. I don't see it here. I'm sorry. I don't. For some reason, it's not pulling up in my Periscope. It's not showing. I'm not sure if Periscope is blocking the link, but I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing the article. So is the article from WP Beginner? Is the article from the WP Beginner? And what did you search to find the article? So I can go ahead and what do you call it? What is this? What is this? Okay. Get SEO fix. I like that .com. That's pretty nice. Get SEO fix. I love it. So, first of all, tell me the title of the article. Okay, what is the title of the article? So I can also search, because right now I'm like lost in the ocean. All right, so this is the WordFence security plugin. Okay, why choose an endpoint firewall like WordFence, right? So this is one of the popular security plug. I was going to post it in the group, but they said before posting to search the group instead, and I did. Should we have a personal website? Does it benefit in any way? Good question, Tawsif. Mentor Me OEV. Let me know what was the subject of the article so I can go to WP Beginner, do the search, and pull it up. If you don't remember the article, what did you use to search for? If I don't know what it is, how can I give you feedback? Okay, help me out here so I can help you. Let me know what's the title of the blog if you still remember, so I can search it right now for you and explain to you what it is. The article was about mobile responsive. A developer said my site wasn't mobile responsive. Okay, one second. Tausif, I'll give me a few minutes. WP Beginner. Okay. Maybe I shared that before, right? Okay, so I'm going to go to WP Beginner. And that it should have been when I first purchased. Okay. So I'm going to go right here. Let's see. Mobile responsiveness. Let's see. Okay, let's see anything pulls up right here. All right, do you remember which article was it? What is a responsive theme in WordPress? 44 best responsive. How to create a mobile ready responsive WordPress menu. How to view the mobile version of the WordPress site from desktop. 6 best WordPress slider. No, not this one. I don't think that's a good. I just type mobile. Let me type more mobile. Send me the link. I didn't understand why my developer couldn't make it mobile responsive. That's why I went to the group. Oh, you mean your website is not mobile responsive? Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, every site must be mobile responsive. 10 best mobile. Okay, 1 second. How to create? Here we go. How to? No, that's for the menu. How to view mobile version of the WordPress site from desktop. Making your WordPress mobile friendly with W. Yeah, these are old. 4 plugins to convert. I didn't understand why my developers couldn't make it mobile responsive. That's why I went to the group. How to create a mobile responsive site. I think that's one of the article. How to what is it? How to create a mobile responsive site. This one here is for the menu though. This one here is for the menu. It's funny because WordPress by default, the majority of them are responsively based. So when you close the browser, does it shrink? Does the page changes? If it is, then it is responsive. Just to let you know. Let's see. What is it? How to create. Because the thing is, most WordPress, most of them, almost all of them, I would say 99% are all responsive. Okay. I'm trying to post the link, but it's not allowing it. I'll try. I keep trying to post it. Okay, if you are on a different machine or laptop, just send me a message on Facebook. I don't know why Periscope is not allowing you, but if you can send me a message on Facebook, DM me the link and I'll pull it up right here. Okay. My self-paced team Java set in person. Okay. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Okay, so please, while you're doing that, I'm going to answer Tawsif's question. On this, yeah, of course, that's why this stuff is going to be always fine, but on the mobile device is going to be different. So do me a favor, message me in my Facebook your link again, your actual website. Okay, so we can look at it one more time, and the article that you shared, share those two on my Facebook. Okay, so send me a direct message to my Facebook. Okay, this is me right here. This is me, right? Yusuf.com/Yusufied. Look me up. Yeah, take your time. I'm going to answer Tawsif's question. Then I want to look at your website, do a mobile friendly analysis. I'm going to explain to you what the article means and stuff like that. Okay, so make sure you send me a message, please. That's me. When you find me, just go ahead and send it to me. What is it? Tawsif, your question was, let's see. Your question, what was your question? Tawsif, are you still there? Okay, so should we have personal website? Does it benefit in any way? That is an excellent question. The thing is, it depends, what do you want to do with the personal website? Because the personal website can be your actual brand. You can showcase your works, your case studies and other stuff. I mean, it depends on how you want to market yourself. If you want to market yourself, I have a company called onlinebusinessowners.org, started several years ago, but for some reason my personal brand became more visible than just my company. Makes sense? Even though when the clients pay me, they don't pay me personally, they pay under the name of my company. So that is up to you. I mean, that's your option. But what's happened with the personal branding, if you're ever going to change, so let's say one day you decided to become, a real estate investor, are you still going to be called that, web developer? So that is up to you. The good thing is you are going to have that footprint, that digital footprint about you and your previous works and different projects. So that can be taken as a positive thing, or it can also be taken as a negative thing if you don't want to stick to one thing, right? So that is up to you. There's no right and wrong answer. If you have a company that you have all these projects and all the services that you're providing to your clients, that's fine. If you want to also create a separate site that talks about you as an individual and what you want to share, you can definitely do that. Okay. So in a way, it is beneficial. It depends on how you are using it, or how you are utilizing it. Make sense? Does that make sense, Tosif? Hopefully, I was able to answer your question. Okay. So you all saw the Sucuri and the WordFence services. So we talked about theme, plugins, web hosting, usability. We talked about password and best practices on how to keep your password strong. We talked about some of these web-based services and also the devices. And now we're going to talk about, you need to keep, one of the security tips is that you need to keep your WordPress up to date. And this is very challenging because some clients that I work with, and I keep telling them, look, you need to update the WordPress to the latest. Otherwise, you are basically leaving some type of door open for malicious codes and susceptibility, I can't even say that, susceptibility, right? I can't even say that word, right? To security and malware and some type of nasty stuff getting into your server or your website. So you got to make sure that your theme is always up to date. When WordPress releases a new update for their core system, like WordPress 5.0, 5.3, whatnot, you have to make sure that the theme that you're using or template is up to date as well. And when you do that, there's a couple of practices, right? So our developers usually download everything locally on the machine. Then they do the update. If things break, they're going to upload it back. That's the traditional way of doing the so-called update, making sure nothing breaks. But for you, if you're not a coder, here's a couple of options. What you can do, the first thing is use a plugin that does update for you. There's a plugin called Updraft Plus. This is an awesome plugin you can use. Let me show you. Updraft Plus. Updraft Plus. What is it? Updraft Plus. Let me share this. So Updraft Plus. Now your hosting company, of course, they have nightly backup, but those are mainly for like a huge catastrophe project or the server is down. That's for internal use, not just for you, basically. Okay, but for you, just like when you buy a PC, purely crap, right? You can always use antivirus and do the update and whatnot. Okay, you inbox me. 1 second. You inboxed me. How often does new WordPress updates come through WordPress? That's a good question. I mean, that's up to WordPress though. See, I mean, sometime like once several months, sometime like few times in a month. But in most cases, like right now, the latest one we have, I believe 5.4 or 3, the latest update. And the whole purpose of updating the WordPress, that is for your own good, because what that means is that they find bugs, they found new things, or new things got added to the system, and they're updating it for the security purposes. So the update is actually very good, just like how crappy Microsoft updates all the time. All right. So the challenge is what you call it. You are not going to get the notification though. You are not going to get the notification that the update came through unless if you log into the WordPress website, or if you use a plugin that will send you a notification anytime it requires an update. Okay. Mentor Me OEV. You said you inboxed me where? I'm looking at my Facebook DM messages and I didn't get anything. Unless if you email me, let me know if you email me, but I'm not seeing any messages on my Facebook, just so you know. So let me show you this, the backup plugin right here. It's called Draft Plus. Now with the free WordPress.com, you don't need these sort of features because they come maintained and secure. But for the self-hosted WordPress-based website, this is an awesome plugin. They have a paid version and a free version. With the free version, you can actually create a system where every month it will do a full backup of your website, and you can take the backup to your Google Drive or Dropbox or Rackspace Cloud and Amazon, what do you call it, storage, or Microsoft storage and whatnot. Okay, so make sure you have some type of a backup plugin before you make any type of update. Okay, before you make any type of update is for you to make sure that you have this plugin, okay, for the backup, because you wanna keep the theme up to date, right? Here's some of the other strategy on how to make my theme up to date. First of all, avoid free themes. Now, what do I mean by that? Even though I teach people to build this WordPress website on a free theme, what I mean by that, avoid the free theme. When you go to Google and do a search for awesome looking free themes, okay, when you do that, if those themes are not part of the WordPress.org depository or system or backend, if it doesn't exist within the WordPress.org, if it doesn't exist within the backend of your WordPress dashboard, then you don't want to use it, because some of them come with some type of hacking backend, like they have some sort of loophole open. So when you install it, they can hack into your server and start putting some crazy stuff. So that's what I meant by avoid free themes. Not like when you build it from scratch. If you're a beginner, you want to build a website based on the free templates from within the WordPress.org, and that's fine. Okay, but eventually it's good to have a premium one, because with the premium themes or templates, like Elegant Theme, Divi, StudioPress, Thrive Theme, Theme Forest, and so forth, all these well-known companies, the premium themes will have all the latest up to date. So anytime WordPress core releases an update, right away these companies are going to release an update also, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's one of the benefit of having a premium theme, because you paid for it. They are going to make sure that it's always going to be up to date. Now, with the free version, from the kindness of the heart of these developers, they built a free theme for you so you can use it for free. But that doesn't mean they're going to go back and make the update anytime Google releases an update, because they're busy with their life, with their business, with their family, and so forth. That doesn't mean they're going to do it. Okay, so that's why this is what the premium theme comes very useful, because that way, anytime the core WordPress releases an update, they will do the update. Okay. The other thing you have to take into consideration, you gotta make sure that you remove any type of inactive themes. If you have one theme that you're utilizing for your website, and on the back end, on the theme area, you have like 10 of them, like not in use, why keep them? Delete all of them and just keep the one that is active, or keep the child theme active and the parent theme on the side. So you're gonna have two themes, a parent theme and a child theme. But any other theme that you're not using, remove them, because first of all, they require an update. They require an update, and if you don't update them, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, so make sure that all the themes are up to date. Okay, keep your WordPress core up to date. You can use this plugin Toasif. It's called WP Update Notifier. Okay, if you want to get notified, you can do that. So me personally, I don't care. Anytime I see that WordPress requires an update, I will just have the team go to an update. Okay, but if you want to use some sort of notification system, then you can use a plugin called WordPress Update Notifier. Okay, use the backup for updating. So like I said, use the the Updraft Plus. Anytime you do an update on your backend, do a full backup first. If it's a theme, make sure that all the plugins are up to date. And I'm going to talk about in a few minutes how to do the update plugin. Then after that, do the theme and so forth. Okay. You can also disable the file editing option. So on the back of the WordPress, when you go to the appearance, when you scroll down, or on the setting, there's an option called editing. When you click on it, it will take you to the coding area of the website. If you don't want to mess with it, there is a way that you can actually turn it off using some sort of coding system, or you can use the plugin like Sakuri to turn it off for you. Okay. And don't forget to protect your WordPress admin area by not using the word admin. Okay. So there's so many premium themes out there that is very popular, like Elementor right now is very popular, Elegant Theme, Avada, X Theme, Thrive Theme, StudioPress that's been acquired by WP Engine, Beaver Builder, Theme Forest. These are the popular sites that you can go to purchase these premium themes, because they come with the support and whatnot. Okay. So, but if you want to, there's a technique where you can, protect your WordPress admin area by basically, let's say I'm going to put, if I'm working from the office, I'm just going to have my IP address attached to this site so nobody else from anywhere can actually log in or hack in the system. So there's a technique that you can utilize that. You can ask a developer how to do it. Okay. And don't forget to disable the edited version. You can ask your developer to basically disable that option. That means it is still there on the back end, but it's not going to be visible for anybody if they ended up hacking your site. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about the plugin. You can apply the same rule like you do with the theme, but right now with the plugin. So same thing. I mean, some of the plugins that are from within the WordPress depository system, you can definitely use it, but having a premium plugin can actually help you to make sure that everything is up to date. Remove inactive plugins, use the backup again, and make sure that all the plugins is up to date. And you can also disable the editing option for the plugin so you don't fall into the coding area. So you don't have to mess up with the code, just to keep you safe. Okay. Now, let's talk about hosting companies. So this is also very important because if you have a strong web hosting company that don't just focus on the security, but they also focus on having an awesome customer service. So the recommendation, the hosting company that I recommend, my all-time favorite right now is SiteGround because it's very affordable. Then WP Engine, they're the number one in hosting WordPress websites only. Get Flywheel, Liquid Web, DigitalOcean. Right now, Pressable, which is a San Antonio company, but I believe WordPress, the company WordPress, I think they acquired them too, which is awesome. So these are some of the most popular companies that have an awesome service when it comes to keeping your website secure and taking care of it. So these are some of the ideas, some of the tips that I share with you guys on how to basically have a best practice, best practice to keep your website, your self-hosted based WordPress website secure. Okay. Mentor me. I did not get anything in my Facebook DM. Can you double check, please? Because I did not get it. Sayed Tariq, what's going on, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Let me check my email. So I don't know. I don't see anything in my Facebook. I didn't get any messages from you. Let me see if you emailed me. I don't know if you have my email. So let me check. Okay, so did you looking right now? Okay, so did you DM me? Because I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting any message to my Facebook Messenger. Check your. Oh no, there's no spam in my Facebook. Are you talking about the email? Inbox. I'm so lost. I'm like so lost. I'm like, what inbox? Like email inbox or my Facebook? Facebook. I'll show you right now. I'm gonna show you. I didn't get anything from you. 1 second. Maybe my Facebook is acting up. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is crazy. I'm like, what is this? See? Nobody. Last message just came from my friend Steve and Rod. That's about it. And I don't see your messages. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let me try something else. Because Facebook sucks sometimes. Let me see. Let me look at my actual messenger. Yeah, I'm looking at the messenger. Don't see anything. Like, are we friends on Facebook? Maybe that's why. Blah, 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 blah. In your Facebook inbox, I just sent the hello. Wow, that is so weird. That is so weird. I'm not getting anything. I mean, you can see it. I'm not getting anything. Wow, this thing sucks. I'm even looking at my Look, I'm even looking at my. If you can see, my there's nothing. There's no notification. See that? There's no notification. I'm like, what is this? What is this? This is so weird. Octavio, what's going on? Oh, there you go. that's UEV, Octavia. I'm sorry, Octavia, right? Sorry about that. So now I see your message right here, Octavia. Okay, all right, cool. There you go. All right. There you go. Okay, so now I see your message, like commenting on the live streaming. But let me send you a message in Facebook. Let's see. Wow, that is so weird. Now it popped up. Man, okay, let me just pull it up 1 second. Let me just pull it up. Yeah, what a frustration, right? But don't worry, you gotta be positive even when you step on a Lego. So let's go and check it out. Like, finally, okay. Let's go and check it out and see what's going on. So that is your site, Octavia. Did I pronounce your name correctly, Octavia? I'm gonna keep calling you OEV. That's what I'm gonna keep calling you. Let's see. You're like, I'm here. You're like drowning. I'm here. My side. I'm here. Okay. Let's see. Here is one of the articles. Okay. Let's see. You're like, I'm here. I'm like, huh? Okay. First, let's go to the article and let me know. I'm gonna read through the article and let me know if there's things that don't make sense. I'm like, finally, we have achieved. All right, making your website mobile, making your WordPress mobile friendly with WP Touch Pro. So this is the plugin. This means if your website is not responsive based or if it's not mobile friendly, then you can use the plugin to make it look like it's for the mobile device. Okay. You said like OEV better. OEV. All right. It should be like a brand name for you, like some sort of product, OEV. Okay, so that's what it means right here. So let's look at your site real quick. Okay, first of all, what is the security? What is the HTTPS? It's very easy to read the content here. That's very good, except for the red one. Okay. Let's see. This is a very nice landing page, by the way. Okay, that's a very good landing page. Okay. So let's see. I'm just gonna go through right quick. Your website is responsive. OEV. Look, it just changed. So that is responsive. Okay. Your website is responsive. So you don't have to. You can completely ignore this article. This article talks about a plugin called WP Touch Pro. These are for sites that are not responsive. Your website is responsive, so you don't need it. Makes sense? These are for site that is not built on responsive, but your website is because we just tested it right now. Okay. Let me also show you something else real quick. Yeah, so your developer is good. It is responsive. It is responsive. Let's see. Responsenator. Let's say response. Come on, keep Google responsenator. See, response. Here we go. I'm going to use this. I'm going to also use on my phone it looks a little off and the developer said it's not mobile responsive. What does he mean? What does he mean it's not mobile responsive? You just saw it, it is responsive. Like, what is this? So let me show you. Let's use the tool so we can let that tool to tell us. So sometimes what happens, it is responsive, but it might require some coding adjustment to make it look a little bit better, right? For example, in the desktop, some of my clients' website has a video, but that video does not work on the mobile device, so we have to turn it off on the mobile device, right? Sometimes you have a phone number that is clickable on the desktop, which is not supposed to, so we turn it off on the desktop, but we're going to keep it open on the mobile device for the phone to be clickable, unless if somebody wants to use a Skype on the desktop. Make sense? So This is going to analyze to see if your website is mobile friendly. This tool is from Google. This one right here, I want to see how your website looks like on most of the popular mobile devices. Oh, not this one. Let me take your. Oh, there you go. Okay, so right here. Oh my God, page is not mobile friendly. You're right. Text too small to read. View port not set. Yeah, the detail. So did you show him this portion? Like, because here it's going to tell them what is the issue. Okay. So according to Google, your website is not mobile. Look, listen, your website is responsive, but according to Google, is not mobile friendly. Okay. So that means there has to be some sort of code. Code needs to be adjusted. When it comes to the HTTPS, that's your hosting company. You have to get a license. It's called SSL certificate. Some hosting company will give it to you for free. Some will charge you. Okay. So you see how it looks on the mobile device. It is. Just look at that. It basically, the website adjusts to the mobile devices. So technically, it is responsive, but there could be some code that's not following the standard when it comes to like coding development. It's possible that it's not following those guidelines. So that's why this tool says page partially loaded, right? And if you send him this, it will tell him exactly on which area they need to focus on, like JavaScript and all style sheets and whatnot, right? So page is not mobile friendly. This page can be difficult to use on mobile device. That's what Google is saying. But if you look at Responsinator, I'm gonna look at that. Perfectly looks nice on the mobile device. See that? It is responsive, but maybe there's some coding is not being able to detect. So which area doesn't look good? Because here, maybe this one here, yeah, this one here, these tags supposed to be below your image and not within the image. So that has to be fixed. And everything else seems perfectly fine to me. This is a very good landing page, by the way. Yeah. So the only problem I saw was that one. I see the emoji because of my content. Yeah, but this is how it looks, though. Okay. Now, if I go down on the side, you see. So this one is, yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, everything looks good. This one here, this one has to be fixed right here. This portion here has to be fixed. See that? Then when you scroll down, it will show you how it looks on all the most popular devices, iPad, Android, Apple. So he just fixed it and it's still doing that. Well, he needs to keep trying, basically. He needs to keep trying and see what's going on. But have him look at this, the mobile-friendly test, and use the information from here to basically go back and make the adjustment. I mean, the good news, the website still looks pretty nice on the mobile device. Okay, and you have to make sure that you have the SSL certification because it says it's not secure. And what happens, this is something like actually mandated by Google that every website must have the HTTPS. And what happens is that some of your users or your customers or your ideal clients and target audience, it is a possibility that their Chrome or Firefox is not up to date. If that's the case, then what's going to happen when they visit your website, they're going to get a red message or red alert. This website is not secure, do not visit. So you are going to lose some portion of your audience, okay? So get in touch with the hosting provider and see if they can offer you the SSL certificate or the HTTPS. But as far the landing page is pretty nicely done, okay? And have your developer, if the developer cannot fix it, let me know. I can have our developer fix it for you because there are different levels of developers, right? I mean, not all of my developers work the same way. Each one of them have their own style of doing things. So if my developers can look at that option and figure out what's the issue, we can definitely help you out and fix that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. So that's about it for the, let me know if you have any more question EV about your website. Let me know if you have any more question on that. It is 6:55 p.m. Central Time. Let me know if y'all have any more questions. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, let's see. All right, so anything else, everybody? Anything else? Everybody? Anything else, everybody? Anything else? Y'all have any more questions? I'm gonna wait for 1 more minute. So looks like Megan, I'm sorry I couldn't cover your question about the SEO, so I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, that was one of Megan's question about how to boost the SEO, and I'm like, wow, that's a very good question. It's too general, but that means I have to break it down through certain things. How can you hire me? Easy. Just wish in your head that you're gonna hire me, and it's going to happen. Just send me a message, let me know, DM me, and if that's the only problem that you have, I can have my developer look at it, and I might need some access from you, and I'll just let you know how long it's going to take us to fix it. Then I'll give you an estimate, and we'll go from there. Okay, developers sleep during the day because of time zone. That's good. I'm sure that's a good developer, because if they helped you to build this landing page, they did an excellent job, by the way. Okay. So yeah, it's good to have developers from all over the place. That way you can have access morning, day, night, day. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, just send me a message. DM me the message. I'll give you my email. Definitely, we need access to your website. We also need access to your hosting, and show me exactly where is the problem. You can use awesome screenshot from the desktop. You can also use Screencastify if you want to record your voice and the browser from the desktop. You can do that and send it to me, or you can just tell me exactly where the problem is, and take a snapshot, picture from the phone, and I'll let you know, if we can fix it. In most cases we can, but I'll let you know, and we'll go from there. Okay, one step at a time. So there you go. Thank you for the likes. Rocky, what's going on, my man? Hey, Joseph, Mr. Joseph Sanchez. What's going on, bro? How you been, man? And if you all enjoyed watching this live streaming, if you got some benefit from it, and if you know some of your business colleagues that need some help, do me a favor, tag them or share this with them. I'd highly appreciate it. If you're watching this as a replay, type the word replay in the comment section so I would know. So I will know, and that's it. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow, back again at 6 p.m. Central Time, right here in San Antonio, Texas. Bye-bye.